Okay, so a groupthink is like when a bunch of people come together and kind of reinforce the same bad idea. Like a mob mentality kind of thing where like even if you know it's a bad idea, it's like there's so many people going along with it, you're like, this is too big to fail. Like this has to work. You see that a lot with like bullying and in like corporate settings where like, for example, almost anything like super high up. Like for example, I love video games, so like games coming out nowadays are just not good like they used to be back when I was a kid, and that's because like you get super high up in these companies where the CEOs are a bunch of people who have never played a game, don't know anything about making video games, and just all they care about is making money. And you got the guys that are actually making the game trying to tell them like this is not going to work. The fans, the people that play these games are not going to like this, but they don't care because up at the highest level, all the guys care about is making money. So you get this room full of people, and they all want the same thing, which is to make money at the expense of the game being made and people that the customers, and they just don't care because like they got a group thing going on. Like we're just here for the money. Another example is Kanye West. I had to research this a little bit, but yeah, so Kanye West has kind of gone off the deep end since like 2016. He was a famous rapper. He still is famous, but for the wrong reasons at this point. Um, so he kind of started showing some mental health issues in like 2016, and instead of getting help, what he did was fire his entire crew of people that were trying to help him, hire a bunch of people that I call yes men that just go with everything he says, even if it's the worst idea ever, which is another form of groupthink. Like yes man, that's like a slang term to describe a group think where you just have a bunch of people who always say yes to all your ideas and never give you any feedback and never say, wait, that's probably not a good idea. So he just surrounded himself with people like that, and he's just gone off the deep end. He's making crazy tweets, ranting on the internet, just embarrassing himself and pretty much destroying his rap legacy just because the people around him won't tell him, you need to stop, you're tripping. Like, they just let him do it, and that's like what a group think is. You just go crazy with a horrible idea because enough people agree with it, even if it's a bad idea and everybody knows it's a bad idea.